In this video, I want to go over conversion factors. And what a conversion factor is, it's a number used to change one set of units into another. So we're going to use conversion factors if we want to go from miles per hour to meters per second, or from the number of pounds to the number of grams. All right? And it's based on two ideas, okay? Idea number one is that, if I put a number, if I put the same thing like 7 over 7, or 8 over 8, or 144, any number over itself, it's going to equal 1. And the second idea is that if I have 7 days, that is equivalent to another unit called a week. So I know that 7 days is equivalent to 1 week. So if I write it as a fraction, like 7 days over 1 week, I know that that's equivalent to 1. It's the same thing over the same thing. The only difference is they have different units. Okay, so let's go through this with an example. The first example here is a bowling ball. And a bowling ball weighs 16 pounds. How many centigrams does the ball weigh? Okay, so let's start off first with our 16 pounds, all right? And I'm going to use a conversion factor. Okay, so I want to eventually get to centigrams. Centigrams is in the metric system. So I want to use a conversion factor that is going to get me from the U.S. customary system to the metric system. And that conversion that I'm going to use is I know that there's 2.2 pounds in 1 kilogram. Okay? Notice here, this is what's called a conversion factor. This is a conversion factor. It's 1 over 2.2. Now, you always want to put the unit that you have in the last step. So in this case, we had 16 pounds. You want to put the pounds on the bottom. And what you want to convert to on the top. Okay, so this conversion factor, it's going to allow us to cancel out the pounds. You can cancel out these labels. You can think of them as like one unit, like 1 pound times 16 or something like that. And what we'll be left with are kilograms. Okay? So now we have to get from kilograms, we still need to get to centigrams. So I'm going to go to the base unit. Now, you wouldn't need this step necessarily. You could go right from kilograms to centigrams if you were very confident you knew how many centigrams made up a kilogram. But I'm going to do it by going to the base first. So I know that 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. Okay? So now we've gone from kilograms to grams. That's a conversion factor right here. Okay, next. We got to go from grams to centigrams. Okay? So if I have 1 gram, that is 100 centigrams. Okay? And now we can cancel out the gram unit. And we're at centigrams, right? So every other unit is crossed off except for the centigram unit. So that's what the unit of our problem is going to end up being in. Okay? And now I can just multiply all this out and see what I get. So 16 times 1,000 times 100 divided by 2.2. And that's equivalent to 272.72. Okay, so 727,272 centigrams. And this kind of makes sense. If 100 centigrams makes up a gram, and a gram weighs approximately a paperclip, this number seems reasonable to me. Okay? It's a very large number, but it seems reasonable. Let's go to the next example. Okay. So in this example, my 2007 Chevrolet Colorado weighs 1.6515 tons, okay? And just so you know, there's 2,000 pounds in 1 ton. How many kilograms is my car? Okay, so let's start off with tons. So we have, I'll do it in red, okay? 1.6515 tons. My first conversion factor is going to convert tons to pounds, because I know that there's 2.2 pounds in a kilogram. So I want to get this ton number to pounds. So I know that 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. Okay, that cancels out the tons. Okay, now I have pounds to kilograms. Well, I know that there's 2.2 pounds in 1 kilogram. All right, cancel out the labels. And here we have our answer. Our answer is going to be in kilograms. It's the only label that's not crossed off. If I put this into my calculator, I'll get 1.6515 times 2,000 divided by 2.2. Okay. And it turns out that my car is 1,501.36 kilograms. Okay. Thank you.